A disastrous day today. Started at 3 a.m. and resulted in me having to go to hospital. Well,
did. I had to call an ambulance. The pain was so bad.
I had those stomach pains again, and I was a little bit laissez-faire with the food last night, and I had a whole load of what's called mustasa. So it's sort of a creamy mustard thing. So I'm wondering. I've still got to look up the ingredients on that to see, because I didn't. I was, we had chicken, roast chicken, vegetables, carrots, potatoes. That, it wasn't anything really bad, but 3 a.m. and for 5 hours I was in so much pain that I just didn't know what to do. My temperature went through the roof. We've literally just got back from the hospital, plugged the phone in to charge up.
Yes.
Because that's what we're filming this on, so that it's easy for me to upload to YouTube. I could just upload it directly. I'm exhausted. I don't feel hungry. The pain has gone. They gave me loads and loads of painkillers, and this many pages of testing and advice.
They were so thorough, I can't believe it.
This is my prescription for pain medication. So that's what a standard Spanish prescription looks like. I've got metamizole and paracetamol. So I've got to take one or both every 8 hours, depending on how bad the pain is, if there's any. But don't take them if there's no pain. So it seems sensible. So there you are. I'm exhausted. I really am wiped out.
Just going to get to bed, aren't you now?
Yeah. There's no eating. There might be a cup of tea, no milk, just ordinary, very weak black tea, which is why I normally have it.
Yeah.
Wow. Wendy's being a star.
Well, of course you
staying with me in the hospital boringly all day. So that was good. And then my brother John, sister-in-law Ginny, I've got to say a very, very special thanks to them, because, well, without them, we wouldn't have got to the hospital so easily. Because what we did, about 8 o'clock, 8:30 maybe, we called the 112 emergency number. We said we're English, and I've got stomach pains and a high temperature. They said, right, okay, we'll send the paramedics. And they travel in threes. There's 2 paramedics and a proper doctor, a more qualified doctor that travels with them. So they gave me 2 injections for the pain and said, if it doesn't improve in an hour, go to the hospital. So it didn't.
No.
And we were up the hospital by 10, weren't we? We told John early, so he came down and then was able to just take us straight to Montreal Hospital. I've got to say, a massive thanks to the Spanish medical services.
Yes.
It is really, really good. They were looking for what was causing my pain, and they actually did 6 different blood tests throughout the day, 2 x-rays just to make sure, one laying down, then a little while later one standing up, so that they could see any differences in those. And it was, you know, the doctor who we shall call Julia. So, she's got a double-barreled Spanish name.
Yeah, they do, because they
So I
have their
can't-
mother and father's
yeah,
name, don't they?
I can't pronounce it.
No, where is it now?
No, I can't
here we are.
Oh, there we are. Oh no, it's not Julia.
No.
We could call her Julia, but it's not her name.
No.
Her name is Laura Lozano Romero. So she was blooming excellent. She was so busy today. She was running around everywhere.
Yes, they were so
getting,
busy.
arranging stuff to be done, and then checking on the results of all the stuff. Not just for me, but about 20 other patients. Worked hard, really hard, and right at the last, when she was sending me home, she got in a Swedish lady called Inga, because she could speak better English.
Yeah.
And they do up there.
Yeah,
They speak great English up there, especially the younger generation. They speak it really well.
Swedish do, yes.
You know, she was from Denmark. She looked very Swedish, you know, very Nordic. So classic, you know, classic facial features, blonde hair. You know, you can pick out a Nordic girl from 100 paces, can't you? You know. And she translated a lot, and I was able to understand quite a bit as well. So we were good to go. And basically, they said, look, if you're really in pain, the painkillers don't work, or you lose your appetite completely, or your temperature goes up, you have to come back to the hospital and bring all these papers with you, because these are all the things. It's amazing. There's all the things that they did. So, you know, we could sit here for the next 3 weeks
Trying to translate it all.
translating it all.
But do you know, I have to say that Google Translate, when people were medical staff were trying to speak into it for us, it didn't work because there was... Well, did they?
The problem...
No.
The problem with that...
Didn't translate correctly.
Because the hospital waiting room was quite high, echoey, and a lot of people shouting to make themselves heard. Google Translate got confused, and you know,
just didn't seem to work.
Yeah.
No. And then they shouted into it again, and then it.
Then it said.
No.
She showed me it, and she said, "Oh, armchair apples." Lord no, we gave up at that point. Yeah. Armchair apples, what's that? Maybe I'm supposed to eat apples while sitting in an armchair. Maybe, I won't know.
No.
But I'm going to grab a drink of water or tea and then go and get some sleep. Yes. I'm absolutely done in.
I'm just so relieved.
Well, I hope you haven't.
Day. Yes.
I hope you haven't enjoyed watching me ill and feel very sorry for me. But we'll see you again, maybe a bit brighter tomorrow.
Yeah.
No t-shirt today.
No.